Hello viewers and subscribers, welcome back to my channel. The Christmas became very festive after this. Amari dissed Queenie wicked in her new song Money Walk, and even continued with the diss when she was interviewed on Entertainment Report. Let's hear what she had to say.
So me also saw me make the money vest. Hot girl, no thief, we know the shoplift. Me a real boss, watching money walk.
New look, new management team, new year.
Nico mashed up her life a few years ago, and that brought some attention.
Nico.
Trying to drum up another buzz via former Gaza DJ Sikka Rhymes, who, having relocated to the UK, was until recently managing online personality Queenie's foray into music. Didn't last. Neither now talking to the other, so Sikka finding a replacement of sorts. But is Amari any match for Queenie in the social media sweepstakes?
Some people would say Queenie and Amari are not on the same level. They'd say, lady gangsta.
One thing with Amari, she knows how to draw attention to herself. Her lyrics alone is a banger. Amari literally threw shade at Queenie when she said, "Hot gal na thief, we na do shoplift." Queenie is a known shoplifter in the UK, and went to jail for it there. Not to mention that her former boss Sikka Rhymes let go of her recently and since has signed Amari from one broken contract to a new one. Amari trying to rewrite new chapters to prove to Jamaica she ain't no one-hit wonder. Her last banger, which gained a lot of attention, was her song Nico. Talk about confidence. One thing with Amari, she has that. Even though Jamaica sees her as a gimmicks artiste, she found the formula with her new song Money Laugh. Hopefully, Sikka won't use her and discarded her after he's done, because he has become known for that. She also went on to say that Queenie is a duddy bungle and within the same breath diss Gully Bob, her former boyfriend. She went on to diss Queen.
Been passed on to me if she wasn't RIP. So the most I can say is rest in peace. You understand? And right now it's all about Amari. As far as I'm concerned, she don't exist.
Those are some bold words. Aren't you, careful or wondering if the same thing could happen to you with Sikka?
Amari is talented, and Amari has manners, and Amari has respect.
Maybe not showing much of that to Queenie, but in the meantime, she's been busy.
So I lost 125 pounds. I'm feeling more confident. And I stop by and I visit Vybz, you get me? So may I have the blessing, so I'm ready to go now. Sikka Rhymes dress me and everything, and may I step out while them a come on social media with them nails not done, ear not done. You know, see what I go on? What we got, sir? Nothing I got, sir. I say, yeah, queen. Watch me run this race. That's all I gotta say.
The shade, the diss, the horror. Moving forward, popular TikToker Artido got paged by the Don to give them some money. I guess they think he a millionaire from TikTok. This is another situation of how people in Jamaica are envious. No wonder some people want to migrate from Jamaica. Artido recalls an incident that happened between the Don henchmen and him, where they use a cutlass to assault him and he had to defend himself because they came for extortion. The troubles of living in certain communities in Jamaica. This happens in the United States too, just not being reported. On a happier note, YouTube star Shanzi and Nino finally made it official and married each other. A lot of Nikki Croma's fans still wondering if Nikki Croma's still getting married or she just got the ring as a fashion statement. She looks stunning in her gown. Was this a Lazaro or a Vera Wang gown? Because the gown looked amazing. You can see that from the details of the dress that this was money well spent. That ain't cheap, people. No to mention Nino's tux made him look sharp. They really went all out for their special day. Very nice. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Adair. Hope you will continue to find ways to love each other and also ways to solve your issues. Marriage is not easy, but remember why you fell in love. Sometimes you have got to be the bigger person in certain situations when it comes to being married. The small fights can turn into huge problems. but you will find a way to work out your issues. No matter what, don't go to bed upset with each other. WhatsApp might be in trouble. Over 400,000 Jamaican citizens' information was leaked by hackers.
Jamaica is reportedly among 84 countries affected by a WhatsApp data leak, with nearly 400,000 local phone numbers compromised. The announcement was made by online security publication Cyber News via its Twitter account. Cyber News' official website states that someone is allegedly selling up-to-date mobile phone numbers of nearly 500 million WhatsApp users from 84 countries. It is said a data sample investigated by Cyber News likely confirms the allegations to be true. It was reported that on November 16, a threat actor posted an ad, a well-known hacking community forum, claiming to be selling a 2022 database of 487 million WhatsApp user numbers with over 32 million user records included. Meanwhile, another huge chunk of phone numbers reportedly belonging to citizens of Egypt, 45 million, Italy, 35 million, Saudi Arabia, 29 million, France, 20 million, and Turkey, 20 million. The dataset for sale also allegedly has nearly 10 million Russian and over 11 million UK citizens' phone numbers, while 385,890 Jamaican records were noted. Cyber News added that this information is mostly used by attacks for smishing and vishing attacks. It is recommending that users remain wary of any calls from unknown numbers, unsolicited calls, and messages. WhatsApp is reported to have more than 2 billion monthly active users globally.
Talk about your information not being safe. Jamaican lady poisons husband after finding out he cheated on her with her best friend from school days. She found out while her husband was at work and prepared his dinner with rat poison in his food. After he came home and consumed his dinner, she confronted him about the affair he had with her best friend and started recording him when he dropped on the floor taking his last breath. Talk about losing a screw. If a man cheats, just leave. Why do you feel entitled to take his life? The thing about this sociopathic behavior is that this lady was videoing her husband's last moments. Talk about psychotic. Vybz Kartel Juror found guilty of perverting the course of justice. According to the Gleaner, Jamaica Livingston Kane, the juror in the Vybz Kartel murder trial, who offered the jury foreman $500,000 to get a not guilty verdict in the 2014 case, was today found guilty of perverting the course of justice. Kane's bail was revoked for sentencing on March 2, next year, following the verdict in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. Crown led evidence that Kane perverted the course of justice on March 13, by offering the jury foreman the money to influence other jurors to agree to a not guilty verdict. Prosecutors had alleged that one day before the verdict in Kartel's trial, Kane met with the jury foreman in the Supreme Court library and told her he realized that she had some influence on other members of the panel before making the offer. They further alleged that he approached two other jurors and tried to convince them to find the entertainer not guilty. Kane allegedly told a female juror that he would take care of her as long as you say what me say. He allegedly tried to persuade her to return a not guilty verdict, noting he is also alleged to have approached a male juror twice. In one instance, he reportedly told him, "These guys are prominent entertainers, so we send them a jail." And in the second instance, he allegedly said, "We have to acquit these men. These are prominent entertainers and young men with a bright future." Kane was charged with 3 counts of perverting the course of justice, based on the allegation surrounding the 2 jurors, but the judge found that the prosecution had not proven its case on those counts. Wow! Talk about bribery. No wonder Jamaicans do not have confidence in the justice system. Well, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe.